Welcome to episode 24 of the daily vlog. I had something I wanted to talk about today. I thought about it when I was driving in the car, and I can't remember what it was now, which is why you should always write things down. I think I mentioned yesterday I've got some stuff up on eBay. I'll post a link to my eBay thing, some Transformers stuff, and but I was going through some of my shelves, and I need to start going through things because we might be moving, and I got there's a lot of crap in here. But one of the things that I have on my shelf that these were some of the, I don't know if you, I guess the guy's name is Walter T. Foster. He did a lot of art books. He's the publisher of these art books back in the day, like the 50s, maybe 40s. What is this? This was, try to find the copyright on it, but my dad had these. He was all into like cartooning and stuff when he was younger, and so we had these books around the house. So these are some of the books that I wish I could find a date. I can't find a date on it, but so this one is modern. It's modern cartooning, or modern cartoon, by Walter Foster. I guess he did do it, but even just the price on this was $1. These some of the art though in this is, it goes through and it has it's just teaching you how to draw, but even some of the art in this, everything is some really cool. I don't know how well you can see that, illustrations in there that were all brush, ink wash, just really good stuff. And all this like lettering was all hand lettered. Looking at it now, it's like now you look at the book and I look at them, and there's a lot of like techniques and stuff you can learn from it. But even the book itself is just so well done, and it's got these really old kind of caricatures of old actors and actresses, and pretty good stuff. So these were the things that were laying around the house, and I don't know, do they even make them like these big oversized books? And this one was just animated cartoons for the beginner. That's still me. I need to try to do some animation. I've never really had much success with it, just for fun maybe. But this book just goes through like the construction of things. I'm trying to find something cool because they do the construction, but then like even teaches you how to make a light box. In the days before affordable light boxes and dickblick.com. Again, the lettering on this is the same, but I'm trying to still no dates on it. But if you ever come across these books, I mean, they've got some really good stuff in there. Stuff that, like I said, the book itself is just a really good resource to have, but the book itself is I mean, it's an art into itself. Like this one, this has got to be 40s or 50s, because there's a character of Gregory Peck. This one's about the art of caricature, and it goes over using shapes and things. It's pretty cool. I don't know who Helen Trouble. No idea who this is. So still no idea. But I've seen this one around a bit. I think a lot of people might have had the Preston Blair books, the animation. Learn to draw animated cartoons. Again, it's got some really good drawings. Like every page is just very. And they got the squash on the heads, and just different expressions and stuff. So this is the kind of thing that I inherited from my dad. He's got this was sitting on my shelf. And I think I drew this picture like 100 times as a kid. This little dude right here, I think I drew that. I don't know why that in this whole book that stood out to me. But lots of good stuff there. So these books, these older books, if you ever come across them and you can pick one up, definitely pick it up and add it to your collection. It's got some good, just visually good things to look at, but it'll teach you a lot of like facial expressions, cartoony facial expressions, construction of the hands and things. But like I said before when I was showing some of those other art books, that like with anatomy and learning stuff, there's no one book that'll do it for you. It's got to be basically a library, a little mini library of books to help you help see what clicks, because everybody has a different way of teaching and learning, and just you know what I'm talking about. So sometimes I just posted a thing on my Twitter that was like it was in Japanese, but they were showing like how the shadow falls under the chin. And even though you can't read it, even that visually kind of, you look at it and you go, oh, okay, I see that. So you never know what's gonna click or shed some new light or remind you of something that you've known. And don't be afraid of like looking at older stuff, because a lot of times older stuff is really, really good. Don't get in the mistake of thinking that because something is 50, 60 years old, that it's not worth looking at, because it totally is. So anyway, if you have any, also on a kind of unrelated note, well, first of all, if you have any books that have helped you, post them in the comments. It may be something I haven't heard of and I want to check out. So I'm always on the lookout for a good art book. And if you have any topics for the vlog, let me know. Like I said, I had one for today and I totally forgot. So I need to write this stuff down. Anyway, off to do some more work. And don't forget, Marble City Comic Con in a week and a half, April the 8th and 9th, I think. So, all right, going to work. Talk to you tomorrow.